I'm live. It's so great to be here with you, everyone. I am at Magic Kingdom today. It is Sunday, August 23rd, and it is 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I am really happy to be able to come to this park for the first time in many months. The last time I visited Disney parks was March 11th and March 12th for my 50th birthday. And so yeah, that I was actually here on March 12th, my birthday, and that was the last time since I've been here. And I'm so set up not for the cell phone is not as good as it normally is. Which time zone is that? The time zone for this is 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I looked when I was getting started for this live stream, and I noticed that the thumbnail for it said 10 a.m. and I checked it like 3 or 4 times to make sure it said 1 p.m. I'm really sorry for anyone who missed it because they were trying to watch me at 10 a.m. Hello, Gerald. Hello, Laura. Please take a moment to say hello and thank the moderators who are moderating this live chat. I believe we have today Karen, Eloise, Buddy, Mary, Christina, and Jenny. I don't know if I said anybody's names twice. I hope not. But yeah, I'm definitely live here. And whenever there's like a little show, perfect timing, right? All right, let's see if we can switch the camera here for you. There we go. I do want to say hello to everybody who's joining. It looks like we have, oh, I can't see from the glare, but there's a lot of you here, and I'm happy to see you. Well, guys, it seems like every 15 minutes or so, one of these mini parades come by. 15 minutes ago, it was a Peter Pan float with Tinkerbell on top. So even though they don't have the fantasy parade that they normally have, they do have like every 15 minutes or half hour something come through. So there's always a form of entertainment of some sort. One of my goals today, can you guys hear me? I hope you can. I don't know if you guys are having any trouble hearing me or something. Somebody's saying Wi-Fi at Magic Kingdom is busy. I think it seems okay. I know people are asking if I feel safe being here, and you're probably wondering what my experience has been like. First and foremost, I want to tell you that anytime you step outside of your door in this time that we're in right now, you are taking a risk of some sort. Whether you go to the drugstore or you stop at the post office, you're taking a risk. And I took some precautions before coming. I made sure that the 2 weeks before being here, I was completely quarantined in my home. I did not go out and have any contact. Sorry if my hands are shaking. I did not have any contact with any other people for 2 full weeks. And on the drive here, I made sure that I did not have to stop on the drive here. Traffic was a little lighter, so it only took me like an hour and a half to come here. So, you know, I wasn't in any gas station. I didn't go to any rest stop. I didn't have to use a restroom. So that contained my exposure. And then, you know, here, once I'm here, so far so good. I've been able to maintain a 6-foot distance between myself and everybody else. It's been good. I also made the decision when I got here to take the the ferry over instead of the monorail. And I know that the monorail has dividers between each compartment, and they only have one party per compartment, which means I would have a compartment to myself because I'm on my own today. But I don't know, the fact that you have to wait in line in groups to get on the monorail, and then I noticed people getting off the monorail were sort of chunked together as they got off. And I felt a better option for me would be the ferry, because the area where you wait is more spread out, it's more open air, more air circulating. And I had to wait about 3 minutes to get on the ferry, and I would have had to wait about 7 minutes for the monorail. So yeah, the ferry was a better bet for me. Half the people that got on the boat went upstairs, the other half stayed downstairs. There were, on my side of the boat, including myself, a total of 6 people, and we were all spaced apart. So I felt good about that. And then when we went to get off, I felt I had more of an opportunity to hang back and distance myself from other people. So I think it was really good overall. You just have to think about the risk you're taking, what it means to you, what you're getting out of your visit here, what your risk of exposure is. And I also talked to my doctor about it. I asked him what he thought and what precautions I should take. And he said, wherever you go, you have a risk. So he left it up to me to decide. But he said I was in good enough health and I didn't have anything major out there that would really put me at greater risk. And something else I'm doing after this trip today is I'm going to do a super duper quarantine again for 2 more weeks to ensure that I'm not making contact with anybody else and to give myself time to see if I exhibit any symptoms. So yeah, this is well thought out. I care about people. I don't want anybody else to have any issues. Oh, wow. Whoops, I lost connection there for a second. Sorry, guys. I was just saying that I noticed a cast approaching a guest and asking them to pull their mask up to and over their nose. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Shasta Lightfoot. You are amazing. Thank you for the $20 contribution. I really, really, really appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a nice lunch today. Thank you so much. Actually, I do have a lunch plan today. I'm going to be filming the Tomorrowland Cena, and that actually is being paid for by the patrons of this channel. I do have a Patreon page. There's links down below, and there's a number of people who contribute $2 to $25 a month, and that money gets put into being able to do things like, for my birthday, I was able to get a hotel room for the first time ever. I never stayed at a Disney property. And I was able to purchase tickets for the Villains after party. So yeah, it really helps to be able to do those extra things and show you what that stuff is like in person and give you a first-hand review. And you don't have to contribute to the channel. You don't have to do a darn thing. You can watch it for free and get all the wonderful information you need to help you enjoy your trip. I'm fine with that. But yeah, if you want to contribute, you can. It's there for you, and I greatly appreciate it. Now let's see. Yes, Sarah, I am here to film more videos. Whenever I come to a park, I schedule filming of... God, my hands are so shaky. I schedule filming 3 to 6 videos on any given day. And so today I have the review of the restaurant. I have Tomorrowland Speedway, and I also have I'm gonna rent an ECV and show you what it's like to be on an ECV here at Magic Kingdom and kind of do a review of that for you. Thank you so much, Twixie Shores. Thank you so much for that $5 contribution. I really appreciate it. You had asked, do you feel it is still worth the $100 to $150 price tag to get into the park with the reduced hours, lack of fireworks, and character meetings? And that's something you gotta decide for yourself, I have to say. They are, like I said, providing like every 15 or to 30 minutes, they have like a float come through, like a dancing thing come through. So there's constant entertainment throughout the parks all day. The experience with the lines, I'm told, is a lot better. I'm interested to see what it's like today. It's very sparse out here in the main circle, right at the beginning of Main Street. There's very few people here. So I'm kind of hoping the lines will be short for rides, but I've heard that on Saturdays and Sundays, the park is very busy with annual pass holders coming, because that's the 2 days most of us generally have the ability to come visit. So those days are usually more crowded. But you really have to make the decision for yourself. If the park is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., what is that? Yeah, I'm counting with my hands, guys. I'm not good at math. Sorry about that. I lost connection for a second. $120 price tag for a 10-hour day. That's $12. Do you feel that it's worth it to come here for $12 an hour? Kind of break it out like that, and it'll help you make your decision a little bit better, I think. Yeah, I think that will help you make that decision. There's still a lot going on here. One thing I will tell you, though, I've had a lot of people say, I've watched a lot of other people's videos, and they say, oh, it's so magical. It's so amazing. I have a different take on that because I understand why it's like this and why there are reduced crowds. I understand the entire planet is fighting something really significant. People have lost their lives. People have had permanent damage to their bodies. People have lost jobs. They've lost their businesses and their livelihood. That does not make this magical. That's in my mind, and I'm understanding why the crowds are low and stuff. So that definitely takes the magic out for me because I think about other people and what's happening to them. Also, I love seeing the crowds. I love witnessing the magic. I love seeing a little kid be here for the first time with their parents. I love seeing little ones at meet and greets with their families. I love when I have the opportunity to catch somebody do a proposal in front of the castle, which I've seen many times. I love that. And you're not seeing that here today. There's just not as much of it because there's not as many people. And again, like I said, if you care about human beings, that's in your forefront of your mind or the background of your mind at all times. The reason why we're in this situation that we're in and why the crowds are low is not great. So I have a lot of respect for that, a lot of understanding, and I do want to let you know that if you have been, and well, we all have been impacted by this, but if you have been significantly impacted, I am very sorry about that, and I hope that my being here isn't upsetting to you. I will tell you, I lost connection there for a second. Last couple months I fell into a deep and dark depression. And, you know, I've been doing therapy, been seeing my doctor, and I basically was told you need to find your joy and do something that gives you joy. And nothing makes me happier than coming to these parks and shooting these videos for you guys. I think I love that part, shooting the videos, more than anything. And you know, I know it's hard for everyone. I know everyone's facing challenges. I don't think mine are any worse than anybody else's. I'm not saying I deserve to be here more than anyone else. I certainly don't. But I have the means and the ability to be here, and I have the opportunity to show you some stuff that might help you have a better trip while you're here. Let's see. I'm being asked by Caleb Smith, is it hard to breathe with the mask? A little bit, yeah, a little bit, but not too bad. Get in here. The parking lot does not have any trams, so you have to be able to walk from the tram here. If you have someone in your party that has mobility concerns, they do have free wheelchairs in the parking lot that you can use to get on transportation. And then at the transportation, when you disembark, there's more wheelchairs there that you can use to get to the front of the park. And from there, you can rent a wheelchair or an ECV. So that experience is there. If you don't have any mobility concerns, you have to walk the whole way in the parking lot. My walk was not too bad. It was relatively short. It was probably just under a quarter of a mile. But, you know, it's 92 degrees out right now. It probably feels like close to 98 or 100. It's hot for a lot of people. If you're not from Florida, myself, wearing my mask, I'm at home doing housework, walk with my mask on, and I feel that kind of helps a little bit. I'm being asked by Christopher Robinson, was it emotional to return to the park finally? We are thinking it will be. I think it really depends for you what your emotions are going to be from other people. But, you know, I have an underlying sadness because of what's happening. I'm missing the crowds. I'm missing what a regular day used to be like. There's a little bit of sadness for me as well. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Let's see, you guys. I'm trying to catch up on stuff that you said. What's the temperature like today? I think I answered that. It's currently 92 degrees. Gerald says, Pammie, you are so amazing. I wish I could give you a big support chat. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm just making sure I miss any major comments here. Yeah, there's a lot of resorts, Christopher, that are closed right now. I think I got all the big ones. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, make sure you shoot them through, see if I can answer them for you. I have only been in the parks for, like, I literally got through the gate and found a seat in the shade and got set up to start talking to you guys. So I've been here a very short time. I don't know what the further part of the park is. I'm going to actually turn the camera around now and kind of show you what this hub area looks like. It's a little more crowded because the characters have come out and we have a little parade coming down the street of a float. Let's take a look. So this is a little more crowded than it has been over the last few minutes. And then you see this little grouping of people over here. And that's because, I don't know if you can see it, but over the train station, there's Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, and some of the dancer help. She showed up during this parade section. You know, this is an opportunity when the characters are out and you have a couple of princess floats that people are going to start going bananas and clump up. So I think that's amazing. Not only that, but right in my direct line of sight, I see a half dozen more cast members off to the right, 6 cast members off to the left. They are out here enforcing the mask policy and social distancing. Let's see if I can shoot around people. Don't like to get people in the shots that close if I can. Right in front of me. That's amazing. That's always hilarious. Maybe I can catch them this way. Now this lady here in front of me is less than 6 feet away from me, but she wants to get a picture, so she won't stand there that long. What's really cool is that the crowds are so thin that she's actually able to look at and wave at every different group of people. Here we go, we have Rapunzel and Tiana. I have 2 favorite princesses, the Princess and the Frog. Tiana has been my favorite princess. Okay, we've got a bunch more princesses here. Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, Elena, Belle, oh, Snow White, Cinderella, and of course, who doesn't love a good fairy godmother? Oh, she gave me a little wave, I love her. Oh, that's the little parade. After the parade, they go into the firehouse area. And it looks like our characters are saying their final waves and goodbyes before they take off. just trying to catch up on some of the messages you've left. I have one here where someone says, 2 weeks ago I took my grandson to Magic Kingdom for the first time. So thank you. Yes, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, coming out to a theme park, hot. It can be, it can be a challenge in itself, but knowing that you're able to provide people with some information that's going to make a big difference and help them make happy memories and enjoy fun times with their family, that is a privilege beyond anything I can imagine. I'm not sure if I'm still live. It says I am, but I don't have any new comments from anybody. Double check and see. Yeah, I guess I don't know. If anyone can write a comment to me and let me know. Am I still alive? If not, I'll restart it in just a minute.